We've got a car buying question right now.
All right, this is a very complex question from your website.
Okay.
Here's the story. We have a Platinum 328i 2007 BMW leased in '07 with a residual of $24,000. Has approximately...
I'm gonna write it down since you're giving it to me. What do you got? What?
$24,587. It's a
24.
587.
And that's, what is that? The residual value?
Right, of a 328i '07 BMW.
328i 2007. Okay.
Right, which was leased in November of '07.
Okay.
Has 22,000 miles. She paid $525 a month for 36 months. They spoke to the dealership and they want to meet to discuss options as the dealer is very impressed with the low mileage. She also has a '95 BMW that they've been driving for the last 5 years. She's in sales, has put a lot of mileage on this car. Her husband also has a Ford Explorer with 100,000 miles. Not sure how much longer we will need to replace that car.
Okay.
The question is this: should we buy the 328 as the lease is up in October or negotiate a deal with the dealer? What are our options? Would you buy it from the dealer, and what sort of deal should we purpose in this economy?
All right, that's actually not that complex a question.
2 more.
Okay, we got 2 more files. Let me answer the first one here. Okay, when you're first looking at whether or not to buy a vehicle off lease, I'm not even looking at these other vehicles first to start. I'm saying, okay, this is car number 1. We have this 328i that you have a residual value of $24,587. The nice thing is you said that you had low miles, 22,000 on a 2007. If we're talking 2010, 3 years, about 12,000 a year, 12 times 3, you should have at the low side 36,000. On the high side, at 15 times 3 years, you'll have 45,000 miles. In your case, you have 22,000 miles, which means that you are below the average, which is really, really nice. Makes it a very attractive vehicle, but here's the deal. When you're talking about buying it from the dealer, you're not buying it from the dealer. The dealer doesn't own the car. BMW Financial, whoever leased the car, is the owner of the vehicle. You have a stated residual price of $24,587. This is your option. It's your option. What you've got to do is find out what it's worth. If the car is worth more than 24, let's say the car is worth 26,000 because of the low miles. If it's worth 26 and you could buy it for 24, you just got a bargain. You got a $1,500 bargain. What if the vehicle is worth 23,000? Because you say, well, the economy stinks and people don't want to buy it and all you can get is 23 for it. Then you say, you know what, why would I pay 24 for something that's worth 23? So the question you've got to do is you've got to shop and see, what is your vehicle worth? How do you do that? You go out to different dealers and you ask them, how much would you pay me for my car? You use it as if it was a trade. You find out the value of it, and then you can make 1 of 2 or 3 decisions. And here are your options. You can, 1, walk away from the car. You find that the car is not worth a lot of money, you walk away, you give it back, you thank the leasing company very much. Number 2, you can decide, I wanted to buy a used car anyway. If it's priced right, it's priced for 24, but it's worth 26, I would buy that car, you can buy it. And here's the third option that a lot of people don't think about with a lease. You can trade it. Remember, if it's worth 26,000 and you have a purchase price of 24, you have $1,500 in equity in that example that you can then apply towards anything else you want to buy. It could be new, used, or other.
Considering if she takes that positive equity and applies it to another car, she's interested in a '07 BMW,
okay,
and a dealership is selling it for $27,000.
Right.
She's thinking about having her mechanic buy her BMW and then applying that towards the new car. Of those, she says, which is her best option?
I would stick with the car you know as opposed to the one you don't. If you told me that you were taking this and if it was a good value and you had positive equity and you were switching to a different used car, not that hot about it. And then you're giving your mechanic the benefit. He happens to know what kind of good deal it is and you're going to give him the benefit. Listen, you get the best piece of birthday cake to yourself when it's your birthday. You don't give it away to your mechanic. Hey, I'm Adam Goldfein. If you've got a car buying question and you want to see me answer your question, all you got to do is reach out to me at adamgoldfein.com. on Twitter or Facebook, and we'll send you back the answer.